Good morning, here are your answers for yesterday. So for this problem with Millie and Jack, I worked out where Millie got to first, and then I had the same number for Jack and worked backwards. This one we were adding on 15 each time we jumped a step. And then a couple more. We had a challenging practice where each time we were moving on 12. So we continued going up in 12s there. And then for the thinking caps one, we needed to continue taking away 3s, and then for the second part of the problem we needed to go the other direction, adding on 3 until we got to 62. So this week we are moving on to addition and subtraction. Okay, we're going to think about when we're adding numbers how we can transfer our knowledge from using base 10 to using a written method. So for today's lesson you might want to carry on using your virtual base 10 if you can. And you can do that all the way along, but I would really like us to do the written method alongside. So here's how it works. If I were to take this problem, 123 add 5, I could build my numbers, and they do stay very much in hundreds, tens and ones. I'm going to place value grids. We've got 123, and we could put that at the top of our place value grid. If I put hundreds, tens, and ones, we put that at the top, and then at the bottom we're going to put however many we want to add on. So in this case it's 5. I'm going to put 5 in the ones column like that. So we're going to start with the ones. We always start on the right hand side in case we have to exchange, and altogether I've got 3 ones and 5 ones, giving me 8 ones altogether. Tens, I've got 2 tens and 0 tens, which gives me 2 tens altogether. And hundreds, I've got 100 and there's no hundreds there, so that's 100 altogether, which gives us the answer 128. Okay, so number 2, 271 add 27. So we've got 271, and then we're adding 27. Okay, so we start with the ones again. We've got 1 1 and 7 ones is 8 ones. Then we've got 7 tens add 2 tens is 9 tens. And we've got 100 add 0 hundreds. Oh, sorry, 200s add 0 hundreds is 200, giving us 298. Okay, pause the screen and have a go at these. You can use equipment if you want to, or if you don't feel you need to use the equipment anymore, you can just do the written methods. And then we'll go through them together if you weren't sure. Okay, let's have a look then. The first one is 153 add 4. Now I'm going to show you without the equipment. Ones first, 3 ones add 4 ones is 7 ones. 5 tens add 0 tens is 5 tens. 100 add 0 hundreds is 100. The answer is 157. B, got 181 add 6. Notice how I'm really carefully lining up my hundreds, tens and ones, just like we were with our place value. If you find it difficult, particularly on plain paper, you could use squares, or you could draw yourself some columns so you've got clear hundreds, tens and ones. Okay, ones. 1 1 and 6 ones is 7 ones. 8 tens and 0 tens is 8 tens. 100 and no hundreds is 100, giving us 187. C is 371 add 24. Just going to swap for a pen that works. 1 1 add 4 ones is 5 ones. 7 tens and 2 tens is 9 tens. And 300s add no hundreds is 300s. And then last of all, we've got 706. So 700, 0 tens, 6 ones, add 83. So ones first. 6 ones add 3 ones is 9 ones. 0 tens add 8 tens is 8 tens. And 700s add 0 hundreds is 700s, giving us 789. How did you get on? So if we have a look here, we've got the picture as well. And if you want to use your base 10 or Dean's to help you, you can. So first of all, we add the ones. You can see from the picture, we've got 5 ones and 2 ones, making 7 ones. Then we're going to add the tens. 3 tens add 4 tens is 7 tens. Finally, we're going to add the hundreds. 100 add 3 hundreds is 4 hundreds. Altogether, we have 4 hundreds, 7 tens and 7 ones, giving us 477. And here is one for you to have a go at. So what it's done is it gave you the script, what you need to be saying in your head. Can you pause and have a go at filling in the gaps? And you can say it rather than writing it down if you need to, and then come up with the answer. Okay, so we've got 623 add 254, and it said write it this way. It makes it much, much easier if we put all our hundreds together, tens together, and ones together. First add the ones. 3 ones add 4 ones equals 7 ones. Then add the tens. 2 tens add 5 tens is 7 tens. Finally, add the hundreds. 6 hundreds add 2 hundreds is 8 hundreds. So altogether we have 8 hundreds, 7 tens and 7 ones. The answer is 877. Okay, so for today then, we'd like you to have a little practice at that. Here is today's practice. Have a go and we will bring the answers at the start of tomorrow's video.